So today's entry, so I had a blind date earlier today. I got set up on a blind date by one of my coworkers with a lady that goes to her church. So only thing I knew about her was that like she hadn't gone on a date in like 9 years. She's been single for a while. She's an educator about my age. So I'm like, okay, well, this should be interesting. So we get together for a blind date over at Nuke's in Gulfport down here, and you know, we sat outside on the patio and just chit-chatted and got to know each other. I'm sweating. It was so hot earlier today. I really wish we could have gone inside, but it was like swamp packed, so we stayed outside in order to be able to talk to each other and kind of get to know each other. She's very nice, very nice lady. Some common interests. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. She was nice and I had a good time. I think this is probably like my first blind date I think I've legit gone to. Like even like my homegirl's sister, like back in the day, I knew a little bit about her. I think we had talked a little bit before we actually met. But this is like a legit blind date where you meet the person for the very first time and you get to know each other and talk and stuff. So yes, I'm in Walmart. I had to get some stuff. So Charles, when you watch this, screw you. I had to get stuff. My child has to finish washing clothes today. Okay? Screw you, Charles. So, I mean, we got to talking with each other. She was a band director, oddly enough, at Naora School. So, she's, you know, run across Naora a couple times. So, you know, at least when we do run into each other during football season with Naora being in the band, it won't be like awkward or anything. Like, the date went fine. Went all right. But would I do a second date? I don't think so. We ended up not even exchanging numbers. Like, we talked for a couple hours and didn't even exchange numbers. So yeah. So looking at maybe old girl, Newton girl from New Orleans. Whenever she gets back from LA, maybe we'll do a coffee date and I'll update you guys on that one. We got Gambino next month. I'm hyped for that. So I decided not to do Daniel Caesar, and I can't anyway because it is like Gulfport High's first home game. So I got to be there to support my baby girl. Got to be a good dad. So we're not gonna do Daniel. Me and Courtney's not gonna do Daniel Caesar. So, but the internet popped up and they're touring. So I'm definitely thinking about that in November. But we're definitely on for Gambino next month, barring any crazy thing that happens. So we'll see what happens with that, and we'll see what happens with old girl whenever she gets back from LA that I've been talking to. Who's very like her backstories. Well, at least what she does professionally seems really intriguing. She is a film producer and writer, so that's going to be very interesting. I don't really have any major complaints about today's date, honestly. She's a very nice lady. I definitely feel like, I think she's like way more mature than I am. And like, not that I'm immature, but like, you know, my kind of levity and sarcasm and stuff hits notes differently with people. So I mean, just kind of maybe not her kind of cup of tea or whatever. I don't want, like, she does music and she's a, you know, music teacher. So she's like more kind of in the technical instrumentation kind of thing with music. And I'm a very consumer heavy, you know, mainstream heavy music lover who loves going to concerts and like absorbs the music like on a like more spiritual level, which, you know, it's not no knack on her or shade or anything on her, but you know, just it's definitely a kind of different perspective. So I mean, it's what it is. Well, had a good date, so I mean, it's good to try something different with the whole dating thing, even if it in the end doesn't work out. So You got another update, Charles. I went on another date, okay? So, you happy? When you see this on Twitter, are you happy, Charles? Yeah. I bought, see, look, this is why I'm in Walmart. Buying dog food. But, you know, I'm not upset or anything. It wasn't like I got set up on a limit or anything like that. She's a nice lady, and, you know, I just might not be her cup of tea, and she might not be my cup of tea. I mean, it's what it is. But I've got nothing bad to say about her. She definitely does seem like she has her stuff together, and, you know, if I don't go on another date with her again, I certainly wish her the best and hope that she finds someone, because she seems like a very good woman that would make somebody happy. It's just, I don't know if I really meshed with her, you know. I mean, I can hold a conversation with almost anybody for 2 hours. I'm that good at talking. I talk a lot. But I don't know. That's that. So it's going up, and we'll see how things go. Hopefully, if old girl gets back in the next week or so, maybe after Naira's birthday, we'll go get up with her, head to New Orleans, and have a coffee with her like we talked about. Definitely will update you next month when I go to Houston for Gambino. So it's great. It looks good in my beard. All right, it's your boy. Yes, I'm in Walmart. Signing off.